Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the BISP solution. BISP is a tech company which provides technical solution across the world. So our today's concept is version dimension and period dimension. So before starting the concept of version dimension and period dimension, I will let you know about the few concepts which we have left yesterday. So we will just move to the concept. First of all, I will move to the instance, and then you will see here are some concept which we have left yesterday. Yeah. So yes, this is our Oracle PBCS interface. We will open it here. So in the dimension section, you can see the account dimension. So I will go to the scenario dimension. Here yesterday I left something which we will discuss today. So we have discussed type of scenario dimension like the actual plan, uh, variance, and some other dimension also. So in this dimension we will I will edit one of the member of dimension. So that is the account name is actual. So I will edit it, and here we discuss the name, description, alias, table, start year, end year. It's generally used for the actual, like the yearly data we can take. If we want to forecast, then the upcoming data of the particular period, like the monthly, half month data. Like if we want to forecast for the 26th financial year 26, so we can take like data of financial year 26 Jan to uh, June of FY 26. So that kind of data we can take according to our scenario, according to our like we want to forecast, or is it our actual data, or our budget scenario. So according to the scenario we can take the year here. And if I talk about the including beginning balance as a time period, so what is the beginning balance as a time period? I will show here that what is the beginning balance as a time period. So here a beautiful presentation about the beginning balance, that that what is the meaning of including beginning balance as a time period. If we tick mark it, then what happen in scenario dimension, and if we do not tick mark, then what would be happen. So the main thing is like the actual data. If we have ticked including beginning balance as a time period, then the main thing, the main thing behind it, uh, like our opening case balance of beginning balance is 50,000. 50,000 rupees is our opening balance of scenario dimension. And January month case inflow, we are talking about the case. cash balance. So this is our opening balance, and we can also call as a beginning balance. So it's our 50,000 rupees. So here some of the cash inflow is 20,000, and January month of cash outflow is a 10,000, which we have incurred. And the closing balance which are left after adjusting all inflow and outflow, it's a 60,000. How it came here? This is our beginning balance and this is inflow. So when the 50,000 one minute. When the 50,000, this is 60,000, and how it came. So the beginning balance of 50,000 here, when the inflow of 20,000 came here, and after that we deducted 10,000 of outflow, then the digit of 60,000 came here. So if we would tick mark in including as a beginning balance, then the value of beginning balance, opening balance, will be included here, and if we do not tick mark it, then 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 it will directly, like the planner directly enter values for Jan to December. Here would be no opening balance, and it's generally happen in expenses, like January month cash expense. So cash expense budget is 12,000, so it would be entered directly. January month of cash expense budget is 12,000, so it would be entered directly. Here we don't need to access the opening expense, because there is no such a kind of term generally used in a finance. uh, January cash expense budget is 12,000. So expense is a term which is a single term, and which is used directly. Here we don't have need of opening balance or a beginning balance. So that kind of term we generally use, uh, including beginning balance as a time period. We do not tick mark it in that kind of scenario. And if the situation is quite different, like the opening balance of particular thing generally came, that time we have to tick mark it. So here we have understood the concept of including beginning balance as a time period. And generally the data pertaining to the actual scenario, we have to tick mark it. We have to tick mark including beginning balance as a time period. But the data, like the budgeted data or the data which we have to forecast, in that scenario, we do not tick mark including beginning balance as a time period. So this is our scenario dimension. This is the example of scenario dimension we have done here. So now I will discuss about the enable for approval. What is the actual meaning of enable for approval? So enable for approval, it decide whether scenario can be used in the approval process in PBCS. Like if we tick mark the enable for approval, if we have enable the in approval, then it will be go For the submission, it will be go for final submission, review and approve. But if we do not tick mark it, if we do not enable, then the planner can still enter data. Then the planner can still enter data, but it will not go for the approval. Planner can still enter data but not go for approval. So this is the actual meaning of enable for approval. If we will enable, then it will be go for the approval process. Planner cannot enter data, but if it not enabled, then planner can still enter data and it will not be the part of approval process, workflow process. So that's the actual meaning of it. Here we can see the exchange rate table. So exchange rate table we have discussed yesterday, not yesterday, day before yesterday, sorry for that. And hierarchy type, we have also discussed that hierarchy is a stored dynamic. So we know what is stored dynamic. To pass calculation, plan type is also discussed. Data type, we have seen the different type of data here. um, Currency, non-currency, percentage, smart list, transient form, and some other. So according to the data, we will put thing here. uh, Dynamic children, which we have discussed yesterday, but the number of possible dynamic children also. But if I talk about the access granted to the member creator, so what is the access granted to the member creator here? It means uh, it means we want to give the access to the user or not. If we want to give access to the user, then we can give it. Or if we do not want, then we will set no. So it's a inherit, it's already given. So it reduce the burden of administrator if it's already given. So here we have no need to change it, because it's not dynamic, it's not changeable. But the actual meaning of access granted to the member creator, I will tell you. That user can enter data and run data in scenario. If it set access granted to the member creator, if it's set as a yes, then user can enter data, run data in scenario. But if it said no, then the administrator would need to assign security for him to use it. Administrator need to assign security for him to use it. User can create member, but he would not automatically get access. User can create member, but he would not get automatic access. Firstly, administrator have to give access to them, then he can create a member under it. So mm, this is the actual meaning of access granted to the member creator. So now we will move further, and we will see the version dimension here. So we know that there are different type of version. Here is a working version, final version. The main version type is working, final, and it's actually a status, a situation that 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 where the work are going. So according to the status, we could set the version that it is working or final or some other thing also. So I will discuss, I I will tell about the version dimension. We will discuss about this thing now. So if I talk about the working version, so now I will click on edit. Yeah, so you can see the different member properties here about the version dimension. So here the name generally indicates the status of work. Like it's a working version. Work is in some other version type is also there, we would discuss. Here the working version, we can see the alias table is default. Here the alias, we can give the same name here. Here the type, if I talk about the type, so the type is generally of two type, is the standard bottom up or standard target. So the standard bottom up is standard bottom up means the data flow, the data target generally goes on up to the bottom, generally goes to the higher to lower. Yeah, it's a standard target and bottom up. It's a bottom up means the data flow uh, would be bottom to up, sorry. uh, and the standard target is a workflow which is used for 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 particular work process. Here the enable for approval enable sandboxes. Hierarchy type is stored dynamic. You can see the two pass calculation here. The natural meaning of it we have discussed in our earlier previous classes. Here the data type we have also discussed. Smart list we have done. Enable for dynamic children, possible dynamic children also, and access granted to member creator also. So the topic which we have left type is a standard bottom up or standard target. So this two type, first one is bottom to up, standard bottom up and standard target. So in this process, generally the standard would be bottom to up, and in that situation the standard would be according to the target. So this two type of version generally happen. If i we talk about the enable sandboxes, so it sandboxes is the actual trial version which we will discuss in our upcoming classes. So now we will move for the period dimension. Here the period dimension, yeah. So this is our period dimension, and you can see the different period here, like the beginning balance period, year total. You can see the quarter one, quarter two, three, four, year to date, YTD. It stands for year to date. QTD, it stands for quarter till date. No period means there is no period involved in it. If I talk about the rolling, so the roll up of years, the roll up of timing, it is a year total weekly. So it's the weekly data, week 1, week 2. So there are around 52 weeks. So according to it, there are 50 members which have been created here. Year total daily. So if I talk about the daily, so daily is around 365. It's around 365 of data I could see. Yeah. So you can see the different period according to the situation. We can go there. So now I will edit one of the member just because of your understanding. Yeah. So here we can see the January month of period. So I will click on edit here. You can see the name, description, alias table. So name, we know the simple meaning of it. Here the data storage. So the data storage is a stored dynamic calc and stored dynamic calc, never share and label only. So data storage, the natural meaning of it we have discussed in our previous class. So store means for entering the data, while dynamic calc for aggregation of data, never share if we don't want to share the thing. So we can choose the never share. Here the label only for labeling the data. Here we can select the label only, and dynamic calc and store means loading the data along with that aggregation of data. Here this is our cubes, and data type would be according to the type of data, like currency, percentage, smart list, data, text, some other. So this is our period dimension here. Here some other dimension here, like there are some dimension like channel, tier, entity dimension, and here the year dimension is here. So year is a simply means the particular year. There is nothing to edit here. Year is nothing. It's totally based on the particular year. What year we have to select, we can go there and we can select it according to the situation. Here the product, what are the product? There are different product like the computer equipment, computer accessories, keyboard, monitor, network, game, camera here. So the product which we can create by putting GL code here, like P200. So it's a one kind of GL code. 1 minute, I'm editing it here. Yeah, so P220. Yeah. So Adias is a software suite. Data storage is a store dynamic calc never share level only. So data storage is the particular product which it which it is. I will give the name it here. Data storage is here. Data type smart list dynamic children. So all the things which we have covered yesterday, in this class and our yesterday's class also. So here you can see uh, different products: game, camera, network card, some other product here also. Yeah, you can see it here. Trending miscellaneous. Yeah, you can see here. So this is the product dimension. You can see there is nothing special here. All the things which we have covered, same thing is here. Only the product name which we have to enter and certain type of code we can put, but it should be unique. It should not already existed. The unexisted type of code we can enter here. So here the period HSP view, you can see generally the base data, sandbox data, consolidated data. So the channel here is all channel: distributor, retail, direct. So the channel means the way through which the product goes to the hand of ultimate consumer. Here the distributor channel, retail channel, direct channel, OEM. So different channels here. So the channel through which product directly goes to the hand of ultimate consumer. So we can create according to the situation or scenario. Here the four ways where the product goes to the consumer: distributor. So we can edit it here, and according to the situation we can we can enter the data here. The same situation is here. All the things previously discussed. This is alternate year, like FY6, FY7 at 910. This is financial year according to the situation here. So you can see it here. Yeah. So we have seen all the dimension. But if I talk about the version dimension, so uh, few few of the things few of the things like the working dimension. So like the type, so type and sandboxes and some other things. We will discuss in tomorrow class. This is type and sandboxes. Along with that, I will bring a new topic tomorrow for you because we have at most completed our dimension member properties. So I will bring a new topic tomorrow. We have discussed all the dimension here. You already aware about the cube. This is plan 1. It's a BSO cube, and here is a ASO cube. This is the action through which we can create child, siblings, edit, move up, move down. Here the assign access, whatever we want to assign. Here the custom attributes and refresh database. Here the view option, you can show the expand, scroll to first, scroll to last, recorded. So these are the normal thing. You can see assign access. Yeah. So you can see all the things here. This is the performance setting and the evaluation order. So we have discussed all the dimension here. So our one of the topic which we have left is a sandboxes. So I will cover this topic tomorrow, and I will also bring one of the new topic tomorrow for you. So till then, I will stop the session here. If you have any query, then you can feel free to ask me. That's it for today, and we will meet tomorrow with the new topic. Thank you for thank you to all of you for your participation, for your valuable time. Now I am going to stop this session now. Till then, take care.